We're going to bottom load this one. So all you're going to need is a pick, 10 millimeter.
Flip it out.
Side you have, oh, it looks like they changed it up. It's just a 10 millimeter.
That's for that. Not sure why. It's going so hard. Beautiful. Don't break it now.
Find your key. I like to set them on the windshield so it still reads it, but you don't have to worry about locking it in the car. We're going to turn the car on, with the window down, pressure on top, and pop it back. And you can just put your hand in here and pull the sweep out. Check the window. We're going to grab a diagonal measurement, 39. And then we're going to come over to the peel board, pull it on. If you're double cutting, put the first one with liner to the window. That's protecting this surface from scratches. Line up your bottom edges, and then the rest will line up. Okay. Spread the outside of this one. This one's going to be liner out. Squeegee. I like the squeegee. It's not lined up or anything. Squeegee so the film sticks together. Release the film. Spray again. Put my film back on. Make sure you overlap the front. Squeegee, it should lock it in. This front edge I'm going to cut off. The rest of it I'm going to mark. This just gets in your way. Alright. So we're going to cut the top and the bottom edge here. People are afraid you're going to cut their car. As long as you keep a fresh blade on here, you're fine. It's all about your angle as well and pressure. New blades, you don't have to put as much pressure on. Alright, so release this. Slide forward just a little bit. Lock it back down. Now we're going to follow this edge. When you're pulling this film off, you don't want to rip toward the film, toward the film you're using. Fold over and rip away. Same with this, flip over, pull away. I like to use my windshields as my excess film collector so it's not laying all over the floor. Alright. Now we can release again, slide back over. Slide it back. And we're going to pull it down a little bit too. Just a little there. Lock it back in. We're going to roll the window down and cut this top edge. Alright. So I'll keep you on this side. Car on. Roll this window down a little bit. Make sure you pick the bottom of this film up so it doesn't bunch up. exposed. That's good. I'll just keep you over there actually. Can you see? Perfect. Fresh blade, stainless steel. We're going to find this front edge, get a good stance, and poke through. And keep the same angle the entire time through. All the way over. Rip away. Perfect. Alright, now we can take this back off. Roll the window back up. Turn the car off. Now that we're bottom loading, we don't necessarily have to pre-shrink this. But I'm going to anyway, just to show you. Spray the window. Layer of film on about 1 inch from the bottom, 1 inch from the inside, so we're overlap the top and the back side. And then squeegee down. We're going to get fingers here that we have to shrink out. So I don't have a whole lot of fingers there, little ones, so I'm going to pick the bottom of this film up, lock the edge down. Using a Wagner heat gun with heat tape. This is actually pretty nice. Shrink these fingers out. Pretty much the only part you don't have to shrink fingers on are Jeeps because their windows are completely flat. There's maybe very little curvature, but you can probably get away with it. Yeah. I don't know. I like to use a straight edge here. See if you can see. Perfect. Pretty much straightforward. Line everything up. Cut it. And just take your finger here and round off the top. Alright, same thing here. We like to follow this out here. Which is our passenger side. So we'll just prep the film. And then we'll have this one. That's our driver's side. Oh, wrong way. Upside down and backwards. Alright. I'm just going to take a nice squeegee stroke above this, get that excess water out of there. Alright. And now we're ready to install. So let's do it. Turn the car back on. Roll the window down. Make sure you get the top edge pretty good too. That's where most of your dirt sits. Alright. Wipe this top edge. Squeegee off. And when you're bottom loading, you want this window up here as high as you can get it without it being all the way in there. Squeegee that off. First official video. We'll see how it turns out. Wash that down. Spray the entire window. Install this front first. I like to put my knee on the door, just take the slack out of the door from bouncing around on me. Alright, you get that front in there, and then you're going to install this back piece here. Once it's flat, then you can roll this window down. And Just slide the rest of it in. Like so. Line up your edge. Beautiful. Beautiful. Spray. Light squeegee first. I use the same squeegee for a light squeegee versus a hard squeegee. Honestly, I don't know if it really makes that much of a difference. If it does, feel free to tell me. Now I'm going to take my triangle, get this top edge sealed up, get the water out of there. Alright, I'm going to spray it again, take a hard pass now. You'll see excess water come out of there. Now, nice and easy, roll the window up. Squeeze the rest of it out. Triangle. All the way at the top, pressure, squeegee down. Now we're going to squeegee across the bottom and then down the top, inside edge.